Okay. Yo, 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 welcome to the studio. Yo, yo, I'm going to work on some music. I got a pretty cool tune on the go. I've been kind of like working on it for a bunch this week. I mean, among other things. It's been a real busy week. But I've been working on this tune a bunch this week. I've been kind of trying to make it really melodically based, and make it kind of. I've been trying to write the melodies just with really simple patches, so that I get the melodies right in the pocket first, and then now I'm kind of like I have a bunch of. Okay, so basically, what the deal is I made a track in Australia with Opio, where we both generated all the parts together. And then I ended up, we generated the parts together. I ended up doing a lot of the sound design and sample digging, but Opio did the arrangement and everything. And that was cool, but when we put it out, I'm kind of like, when I do collabs with people, like, I'll give someone else a co-prod credit, even if they're just, like, moral support and they've never written a track before. But when it comes to actually putting my name on a track, I like to really, do a lot. And it made sense when we were writing initially on the first track to have Opio drive, because it was his studio and his equipment and everything. But I wanted to make my own version, so I made this other version. A while ago that was okay, but I was having some really bad computer problems when I wrote it, and ended up I don't know, the project just got all kind of fragmented and shit, and I just thought it would be better to start fresh, and make a new version. So I made a new version, and the problems with it as it currently stands are, number one, that it doesn't involve enough sounds from the original pool of parts that we generated. Number two, that the percussion needs a bunch of work. Right now the percussion, pretty much a lot of the parts are just kind of placeholder parts. There's a lot of really simple stuff. Then the percussion is I like the main kick and snare, but all the rest of the percussion needs a little TLC. And then I kind of think well, you'll see, right? But basically I'll play it, and much of the track is a cool, good groove, listening track. But, and I mean, it has a pretty solid energy, but it's only really at bar 145 that it has that super sweet dance moment where it's everything's in the pocket and you could rock out, so I think, I'm going to experiment with putting some more of the sounds from the original back into it, but I'm kind of thinking that I might put a bass drop in the first half as well, so that you don't have to wait for the second drop for there to be a big drop, because often when you're writing, the first drop is kind of not as good as the second drop, and it's often a good idea to just push everything forwards when you're halfway through the process, just to make your arrangement tighter and just get to the good stuff right away. So I think that probably what I'm going to do today, I'm going to check out some of these, try to get some of these extra sounds from the original in there. There's a couple more little vocal shots and stuff that I want to get in there. There's definitely a bunch of little sound design things that are kind of bugging me. But getting the drop, this bass drop here that happens at 145, listen for that, because I think that section is probably one of the better sections, and it's definitely the most dance-oriented section. But I'm going to get out my text edit here. What I like to do when I'm working is to make sure to kind of like listen to the track like a listener would listen to it, as in not not here, I did that a bit, I did that, okay. Anyway, so I make a list. I listen without looking, and I listen all the way through, and then I make a list, because a lot of the time, if you're just like looking at it all the time, you can kind of fool yourself with your eyes, where you're producing with your eyes and not with your ears. Especially if you're using like fancy looking plugins, it's kind of like, I don't know, you get seduced by all the nice looking knobs. So I'm going to listen without playing, and I'll turn the mic off so you can hear what I'm hearing really nice. And hey, what up, RJ Cummings? Congrats, man. Welcome to the class of 808, bro. Big up. Can't wait to train with ya. Okay, cool. So anyway, I'm going to listen and make a list, because you don't get a second chance for a first listen of the day, like when you've been listening to the same thing again and again and again, you don't really hear what's going on. So I like to listen with just like fresh ears and make a list. So that's what I'm going to do now. But I think the main items on my list are more elements from the original Pool, better percussion, fix all the transitions, but I like to do that later, like once I have all of my ideas there. So that has to happen, fix all the transitions, and then bass drop in the first half, because I think, and then shorter, because I mean the arrangement doesn't drag, which is weird because it's like 5 minutes long, so you'd think that it would drag a little, but it kind of, it's a pretty like melodically it's really solid. So I think it could be a 5-minute track, but I think I need a bass drop in the first half. And then I want to I want to get in there and do some more kind of sound designy shit. So put more sound designy shit and gnarly basses. Okay. So that's I think what's got to be done. All right. So I'm going to take off here. I'll make some more space in my list. But I'm going to take off the microphone so you can hear it as I hear it. And then I'm going to play the song. And if you have any items for the list, feel free to type them into the chat, and maybe I'll do them. All right, here we go. pretty stoked about this track. It sounds pretty good. I like it a lot. Where are those splashes? One of those little splashy things is way too loud. I think it's this thing. Yeah, I think it's these R2D2 bits need to come down like a lot. Check out these sounds though. These sounds are fucking crazy. Or like this one. Drugs. But yeah, those ones are pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, it sounds pretty good there. And then I think, here, let's put this in the sound effects. These things can go in the sound effects section. Okay, so one thing that I think really needs some TLC is this Moog bass is a bit boomy. So where is it? Where's the Moog bass? I think it's this one. Okay, so this section, all right, so okay, so some of the questions that I kind of have, right, this section here I feel is really strong. Like it's really minimal and it really works. But yeah, I think this section, like that shit really rocks. So I'm kind of thinking maybe going from here. Or maybe. Because I mean, this section I really like, but stylistically, it's kind of like very different than the rest. You know, it's a little bit like this one is kind of the odd section out. But it is kind of like it's just one of the better sections. I don't know. I almost feel like maybe there's like a juke version and a drum and bass version. You know, that maybe they're like slightly different. Let's see how that build up goes into the bass melody. It's another really great advantage of these arrangement markers is you can click them and like try your arrangement in a different order. That drop will work. Okay, so I want to see if we can go from here to here. I think here to here will work. Oops. Nah, because this is kind of an exposition, this section. This I think has to come before. If we can go from this into this. That could come out of that. So I could win. Okay, so here's where we start getting crazy. Okay, so let's create insert silence 208 bars. Well, that's a lot of bars. It's a lot of bars, son. All right. Oh no, Anthony Cthulhu is not out yet. I generally sit on things for a while so that I have unreleased tracks for my sets. So I'm usually about an album ahead of myself in terms of what's released. Yeah, and then in terms of all the people suggesting that I add lots of details, I definitely know all kinds of details need to be added. Don't misunderstand me there, but please understand that you don't start with the details. If you start with the details, shit will take months. So I like to start with the foundation and just work the foundation as much as possible. And if you can get the foundation and the melodic structure of a track and all the hooks to work with just like really simple patches, then when you come in and do all the fancy granular shit later, that's fine. Unless you're trying to write if you're trying to write like a real sound designy piece, yeah, you do the sound design first. And then base it around kind of like, you know, crazy sounds. But this track isn't about crazy sounds. This track's about melody. Okay, so then what is this? This is, I guess, I'll call this guitar section. And then this is build up. Yeah, I did Cthulhu about a year ago, but it's been a real unreleased heater for a while. But yeah, the cover art's done. It'll probably be January. I'm going to do Cthulhu and Bamboo, I think, as singles from the album. Okay, so then guitar, and then I think if we go from that into that, into this, it might be too much in the melody in a row, this arrangement. Because part of the beauty of this track is that the melody is very present in it, but it doesn't wear it out. So here, let's see how this arrangement works. Well, that little sound effect is really loud. Where is that channel? Sound is cool. But it's a little loud and crazy. It's not really supposed to be in there. Oh, what? What the actual fuck? I could have sworn that I copied that section. Why did it not copy that section? What the fuck? That's really weird that it would copy everything but not a certain section. Oh, whoa, and all the tracks are on the wrong fucking channels. What the hell, Ableton? What is going on here? Okay. Yeah, the new arranger definitely has some quirks. Okay, hopefully that will have copied properly. That transition worked. That worked as a transition, and it's a good way to get into this bass earlier. And then I think maybe from there we'd go into Okay, so then edit paste time into here. So it would be like that into that. Wow, this track's gonna be fucking long. It's really weird. I normally write tracks that are like 2.5 minutes long. So it's kind of funny to have a track that just seems to naturally want to have such a long arrangement, but every track's different, man. You got to listen to what they want. You got to be sensitive to their needs. Hi, Dov. Okay, so let's see if this works. Been really careful to use only really super good sound sources for this, which has really been a lot of what's made it easy to write. I want to fix up this sub a little. It's a little too, I added too much distortion. I mean, it'll make it, you'll hear it on laptop speakers better, but I think it could be a little bit more nice. This section, it's all like 80s but also super IDM-y. If I wanted to make this into a shorter track, what I would do is this. Because this would be the 3-minute arrangement, right, with no breakdown. I mean, that breakdown is a very powerful section, but yeah, the breakdown would be a very powerful section, but if I do this, then it's like, okay, so then melody, because this is the melody with the bass, then that would be the outro here, and then that would put us in at just over 3 minutes, which is a very nice length. 2 drops I think is too much sometimes. Let's listen to this arrangement. Yo, what the fuck, man? Something about copying this, just like Ableton was like, you know what? I'm not going to copy everything properly because fuck you. And everything you love. Just fuck it all. I'm Ableton. Deal with it. That was my impression of Ableton. Did it seem realistic? There we go. Why the fuck are you doing that? Why can't you copy things properly? Come now. You've copied things before. I was there. Alright. Hopefully it'll work this time. There we go. put that chop in again later. I feel like it's... That's also one of the few elements from the original track that made the cut. That melody is just so happy, man. It makes me feel good. Is the automation not covered? There's supposed to be a little bit of automation on that vocal effect there. Oh, Ableton, are you not copying automation these days? Where's your automation? Oh no, there's the automation. Okay, so why are you not delaying? Oh ho! Your delay is off. Scandalous. There we go. Like a super gnarly bass there. Oh, this liquid sound is off. Yeah, no vocal there probably. Sorry there, vocal. See you later. God damn it with this copying thing, it's really annoying. Okay, fucking copy properly. There you go. Okay, so I feel like that's a really strong 4-section run. Like I feel like all those 4 sections, because part of the old arrangement, right, was like this bass line section kind of goes into itself again, which is a bit redundant, and then this section only happens once, and that section I feel could happen more. So, ladies and germs of the audience, here's the question. Do I have, okay, so let's say, right, do I have a 3-minute track with an outro at like, what is that? So let's say my outro is here. That would put my whole track length at 3:39. That is a pretty good track length. So do I have a 1-drop tune that is 3 minutes and 39 seconds left? Or if I were to have 2 drops, that would probably be 4 sections after that. So that would put the end in it. Do I have a 2-drop tune that's essentially 5.5 minutes? Because I really like this breakdown. Like this breakdown is very like, it just has that like magical fucking like, yay, everything is good. We're fucking, you know, it feels like, I don't know, like I can see like Lauren playing this, you know, or like any number of DJs. Like this breakdown is like, it's really likable, you know? And then this build up is nice too. So the question is, do I have a 2-drop tune that is 5.5 minutes long, which is fucking long, in my opinion. Like that is pretty long. Do I have a 2-drop tune or a 1-drop tune? Because I think the shortest, I mean, I could cut a section off of this and make it, but it's going to be a little over 5 minutes. But I think losing that breakdown is not the end of the world. Like if I just had another section of beats at the end, and not every tune needs a big fucking I love you guys breakdown. So Chris says one breakdown. How do we on YouTube? Oh, Nicholas says, did you scrap the other version of Clapperfist? I didn't scrap it. I just kind of finished it for what it is and decided to make another one. Because if I'm doing an EP where it's like half me and half Opio, Opio's half is fucking sick, you know? Like, I need to make my half amazing. So, yeah, so I decided I would make another version just to see if I could do it. But I think a one drop is, I'm kind of leaning towards one drop. So if that's the case, then let's take this here. Okay, so I'm going to go, we would not have this breakdown then in the one drop arrangement. This would be outro. So let's do that and delete everything. So the one drop arrangement would go like this. Okay, copy. And then watch, let's see if it pastes properly. Edit, paste time. I might have to report this as a bug if it doesn't. I've only had to report a couple bugs so far though. It's been pretty good. Ableton 10 is really solid. Yeah, okay, everybody's saying one drop. I'm kind of, my inclination is to one drop too. And so much of the track is based around that melody. Okay, so yeah, that worked. Okay, so then this will be outro, or it's, I guess, ending, and this would be outro. Outro, ending, and then, hey, come on, uh-oh, what is going on, Ableton? Oh no, did I just paste time again? Holy shit, anarchy. Yeah, I'm still not quite. Wow, it's pretty much unanimous with this one drop. Yeah, I think so too. I never play the second drop when I'm DJing too. Like sometimes I'll cut into the second drop and just treat that as the first drop, but I never play two drops of tune. Oh yeah, it looks like it copied a second thing in there. Okay, so then that's the ending, and then that puts us in where it's done. So that's done like there. Okay, so that would put it in. So that would be the length of the song then. So the song is then almost 4 minutes. 4 minutes is a pretty good, 4 minutes is a pretty good length. All right, so I think that breakdown is going to be our dead puppy of the day. Okay, let's listen to the whole thing with the new arrangement. I'll be right back, I can get water. this section. Fuck. Yeah, the percussion is definitely very high on the list. I'm just trying to get the melodic structure. Cool. I'm happy with that arrangement. That's really short and sweet. All the best ideas are in there. Nothing is dragging, and it feels like, because none of the sections really repeat. Like even this section that repeats the melody is so different than this section, and that's also very different from this section, and then this section. So like the melodic progression really joins. Oh, hey, my wife is here. Hi, New Nick. How you doing in the chat room? Giggling it up in the other room. Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, so I'm pretty happy with the arrangement. I mean, this breakdown, I might make another version where there's like, that shit is super good, but it also does sound a lot like something Bassnectar would do. And you know, I mean, there's already a Bassnectar. There doesn't need to be any more Bassnectars. There's plenty of Bassnectar in the world. He's holding that down just great. So I don't think we need to turn this into a Bassnectar track. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. Now, there's a couple, like in this vocals channel, there's a few other really sweet little vocal pieces. There's this little like, hello, fucking vocal. I forget what the original vocal actually says, but I think it sounds like he's saying, get up or yell up or something. Something that a Jamaican guy would say. Something to that effect. Something Jamaican-y. Oh, you know what's annoying is that you gotta do that to do this. Okay, it's like, get up, get up, get up. Where is it? I think that's the one. And then these haze. Yeah, let's get some of those, because these will make really good downbeat splashes. And then here too. Oh my god! Space drugs! Okay. And then I think maybe a yellow on this bass drop. No, actually that sounds better clean. It might sound good. No, not there. Maybe. Actually, yeah, the trippy fucking this shit sounds kind of cool. So I've mutated this P-Funky kind of. Maybe put a yet up. No. No. Okay, so what other elements do we have from the original track? Oh yeah, let's sharpen up that 808 snare drum. That has been bothering me for a while. I really want all the percussion to be super transient-y and sharp. Yeah, we don't need bass. Don't need bass and a snare drum. Just need about 200 hertz to make a snare drum pop. Transient Master, you're so awesome. There we go, nice and sharp. Just the shortest little fucking transient, that's what we need. Oh, here, let's put this out here. Check patch 044 from Rev 1 on Korg Odyssey later. Patch could be reworked to fit it. Pack 44 from Rev 1 on Korg Odyssey. Is that a file in my track, Mr. Is it? How do you say your name? Is it Tregue? But yeah. Okay. Anyway, I want to sharpen that snare drum. That snare drum is now sharpened. Get that guitar bit in with the melody section. Yeah, I did that. Okay, Moogsub's Booby, I did that. More attack on the sparkle and the breakdown. Well, there's no breakdown now. Okay, so this is what's the left. Okay, our spark sample needs more. This selected. Oh yeah, my Folktech Mescaline synthesizer is arriving today. I'm so excited. I supported their Kickstarter, so I got this new like modular coming. It was only $400 for like a fucking 3-module set too. It's totally worth it. I need a new Eurorack case though, but that's oh dude, once you get a new Eurorack case, then you gotta fill it. And see you later, bank account. Okay, so iPad Sylvain. Okay, iPad Sylvain. That sounds familiar. Do you remember what channel number it is, or something in the same bat? Are you referring to a channel, Sylvain? Are you referring to a channel that is in my track already? Looking for channels called iPad. Play the top beeps on iPad. Yeah, so I'm having trouble figuring out which channel you're referring to, man. Maybe in the sound effects. Is there a channel called iPad? No. Maybe in the drums, there's a channel called iPad. Yeah, I'm really having trouble figuring out what you're referring to, man. Korg Odyssey ARP on iOS. Yeah, I was using that synth. Are you talking? Oh, are you saying add it? Yeah, I don't want to add anything right now. I'm just trying to finish what I have, and then I'm gonna add stuff later. But here, I'll check the patch. The Korg Odyssey, the ARP Odyssey on Korg is so good. Come on, all right. Okay, so are you talking about the patch 44? Okay, let's try patch 44 over here. Okay, oh, and I gotta turn it on in the mixer. Oh yeah, here, and then I gotta just make sure I'm connected to my Bluetooth keyboard. Bluetooth keyboards, man. Fucking so good. I love it. Okay, and go back to my ARP Odyssey and connect to the Bluetooth. Bluetooth MIDI connect, please. Yay. It's a pretty cool patch. It's doing this weird LFO thing that I don't like. Huh. Yeah, maybe I'll add that patch later. Right now I need to do the things on the list. Okay, Spark needs a bit more love. I want to really make this section awesome. I'm going to see if I can open up that sound a little bit. There is some pretty cool stuff that you can do with Serum if you use it as an effects rack. Okay, so I'm going to get Serum effects. Okay, and then Serum effects. Actually, you know what? I'm going to have to unfreeze this channel to do this, actually, because I need the MIDI from it. So I'll just get rid of that and then put my Serum effects on here. Oh wait, let's do the chain selector. You know what? Instead of putting this sub here, I'm going to put an external instrument rack that leads to the other sub, because it's kind of senseless to have two of the same sub. So you're going to go to, what is the sub's name? I'll just call it 56 subs. And I'll unfreeze the subs. So you know what I'll do? I'll just do this. And then delete that. And that should be just the sub notes. And then oh ho. Mr. Sub, you need some more release time. Okay, cool. So now this sound, it's gonna get, yeah, AU5 showed me this fucking cool trick in one of his tutorials, where basically what you do is you put a Serum there. They have an external instrument, and you're gonna go to what channel number is attack bass. Check this out. There's a good trick. If you put the number sign at the beginning of your track name, Ableton will treat that as a like algebra or whatever, and it'll let you know what track number it is. Okay, so I need to go to 58, and you go from 58 to what? Serum effects is what I want. Oh no, not audio 8. Okay, audio 2. Serum effects. There we go. And then no audio from. Great. Okay, so now this is going to feed this into the Serum effects. Okay. This is just the effects unit, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on this noise oscillator, and oh, I need a sub. Okay. Let's get a sub waveform. Okay, because you can use the noise oscillator in Serum as a, here I'll make another copy of Serum. But you can use the noise oscillator in Serum as a modulation source, which is cool if you want to do kind of like modular style shit with, you know, noise, like where it adds randomness. But I'm not actually looking to add randomness here. What I want to do is just make another oscillator that I can use as a mod source, because you can't use the oscillators as mod sources in Serum, but you can use the noise source as a modulator. So if you replace the noise with an oscillator, then you have audio rate modulation source. So I'm going to take this Serum here, right? And I'm going to just make a couple modulator waves. So I'm going to start with a sub. So I want it to be C. And then if you want to make C, you go 245.28. And then if I freeze and flatten this at this BPM, it will line up with the key of C. And it'll make it so that my, check it out, I'm flatten. Right, so now I have a sine wave, but because it's at this particular BPM, so you can see if I go like this and I take off the beginning and the end and I make sure that the fades are not fading, then if I duplicate this, look here, that's the magic of that BPM. So now I know that that's in phase and that that will cycle, right? So 245, it's 245.28 BPM, see? 245.28. And then when you're at that BPM, if you duplicate it, you will see all of your waveforms line up if you're in the key of C, which is what we want, because now we're going to take this and we're going to call this sub wave. If I can normalize it, I guess, and then crop it again. Okay, crop clip. Okay, great. Actually, I should consolidate. That'll be better. Yeah, there we go. So now I have this subwave. So now check it out. If I go on Serum, let's go to my audio or my user library. Serum waves. This will be subwave. Great, subwave. Okay, and now we can delete this. And now I have a sample of a subwave that can loop because it's all in phase and everything because of 245.28 BPM. So now, if I take this and I go to my bass sound that I want to fuck up here, and I go to Serum Effects and then open up this effects unit, then this guy here is going to be taking this subwave as a source. Hey, come on. Subwave, get in there. Boop. Why are you not letting me do it? You were doing that so beautifully before. Okay, on. Let's see if this one will work. This is the one from yesterday. What? Okay, here, let's see if this works. What? This should be... Maybe I have to drag it out of the arrange window because that was different. Sorry, this is like some shit I was doing late last night, so this is not the, this is like the second time I've ever done this. Okay, so I'll take this subwave here and drag that in. There we go. Weird. Okay, it just likes being dragged from that. Fair enough. Now we know. Okay, so now what is going to happen, all right, is this subwave right? This subwave is going to be triggered by the keyboard. And then if I put in some effects such as a chorus, take the depth down and the feedback down, low pass open, wet dry all the way up, right all the way down, and then in the mod matrix if I take noise oscillator and send it to the chorus delay 1 and the chorus delay 2. Noise oscillator, there we go. Crank those up. And then put the source by macro 1 on both of these so that I can vary the depth with this macro knob. Now, we should be able to, let's go back to my attack base here. Attack base. Okay, so then you have an external instrument which is going to Serum Effects. Very good. Okay, so then here let's do. Yeah, it's working. Okay, so now what if I do this? That's cool. Okay, so what other effects can we put on this and then fuck up with that technique? Yeah, I think I can probably kill the compression here. Yeah, I don't need that. Probably don't need. Yeah, that chorus really opens it up. Okay, what else can I do that will make this cool? Maybe we can fuck it up with a phaser a bit. Okay, so if we go into the mod matrix, let's set the noise oscillator to modulate the phaser. Let's do the... Let's do the wet dry on the phaser for shits and giggles. Alright, let's see what that sounds like. You know, I think this is really going to shine. So we do filter FM. Hello? Oh, okay, I guess I have to use the effects filter. That's fine, that's why it's there. Okay, let's take the effects filter. Let's do just like an 18 pole low pass. Give it a bunch of res. Go back to our modulator, put our noise oscillator to effects. Where's filter? Filter, flanger, distortion, EQ, delay, compressor, effects, filter freak. Okay, cool. And then again, control that with macro 1. Let's try some different filters. Let's try maybe a band pass. Maybe if we go put the noise oscillator to inversely affect the filter resonance, then this might make it sound cool too. Let's try that. Let's try maybe some weird filters. I like this German low pass. Nah, I think this filter FM thing is overrated. The chorus thing sounds nice though. I like the way that opens it up. Let's get some feedback. That sounds pretty nice. I only want to do this one though. I don't want to do the other one. And I think I want to do it before that OTT that I have on it. No, after the OTT. Whoa, it's farting. Brain farts. What? Is it still routing to the right thing? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a better amount. Yeah, so I'll have that effect come off at the end. So at the first half, it's aggressively there, and then. Yeah, this is probably kind of a hard to hear effect on the live stream, just admittedly, but it's cool. It's really opening up the stereo field. Okay, cool. So that sounds pretty good in there. The question is though, does it sound better than before? And it's easy to lose track of these things. So what I'm gonna do is go into, this is a really good trick. Actually here, I'll switch so you can see the browser. So if I go into single window here, so you can see in the browser here, I'm clicking on the expanded triangle on an older version of the set. This little triangle that's next to the version of the set. And that is going to show me where all of the sounds are. And now if I go into my new bass group, I should be able to find the channel called Attack Bass and bring it in and have a look at it. Yes, this channel. But yeah, so you can use this to bring individual channels in from older projects. It's very useful. You just gotta play the waiting game a little bit. Okay, yeah, put it there. See, and now I'm gonna be able to A/B compare from. Yeah, this is the older version of the same sound. So I can compare this with this new version. Yeah, there's a bit better separation. Actually, this one, the transients are a bit nicer. Yeah, the transients are smearing. Yeah, so this version is not, in fact, better. So I'm going to delete it. Ah, always good to test. Okay. So now. where you want it. I don't want my basses to go past -12 really. I want them to be around -12 or else they'll be a bit boomy versus the rest of the stuff. Okay, so let's go back to the list. Let's see what else is on the list. Spark, change it change the melody in the sub to make it match. Yeah, I can do that real quick and easy. Boop a doop a doop boop scoop. Oh yeah, here, I'll go back to the screenshot. There we go. Now you can see my beautiful haircut. Yeah, my wife gives me the haircuts, if you're wondering. Okay. Oh yeah, sorry, Sylvan. I'll check other patches and stuff in a minute. I just really want to get this thing going here. Okay. Hey, what's up, Lord Increment on Twitch? How's it going? Just got a new Twitch follower. Okay, what's up? Oh, Zabby Music, OTT is upwards and downwards compression. Okay. Oh, wow, it's really thinking about this. It's okay, though. It's okay. Yeah. Boop doop boop 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 scoobly doop. So we put in a maintenance request now. Oh my god, the sunshine. It's going away so early. Yeah, we put in a maintenance request for our building, so people are going to come here and try and fix shit. Which means that if I'm going to smoke weed, I gotta kind of do it out the window, I guess. They have a no weed clause on our fucking lease, if you can believe it. Okay. Alright, so I wonder what this sounds like in that fill. So it's like, bro. No, it's too much. That fill is cool though, but I think maybe for a different track or something. Okay, what are these ones? This liquid sound. What is liquid sound? Yeah, I can go in the new bass section. That's a pretty cool bass sound. Doop doop boop. Oh, okay, here, fucking Facebook's being a little weird. Is it frozen? Let's see what happens here. I'm gonna restart Facebook. Wow. Computers, man, they're so temperamental these days. Alright, let's get in there. Okay, yeah, it seems to be working. Seems to be working. Okay, cool. So now, on our list. Okay, I'm going to see if there's any more stuff I can get in there from the original track. So over on this Don't Delete channel, there's a bunch of these sounds that are pretty cool that are from the original Pool of Parts. I wonder what that sounds like backwards. Those are kind of cool. Whoa, thinky thinky. I might have to go freeze some stuff again. I think I unfroze some stuff. So I might have to go freeze some stuff again. It's really thinking hard. Oh yeah, there's this fucking sick little breakbeat I found that could be really nice in the drums. Because I definitely want it to feel like kind of old school, like 80s, a bit drum bassy, a bit synthy. But yeah, this fucking break, I think. It's a nice break. Yeah, this one. So this would be Bark, I'm going to call it. Oh, this could be nice in the outro, these bubbles. Let's go to the sound effects channel. Boop-a-doop boop. Whoa, weird. It like shows the clip as though I have it selected, and it seemed like it pasted it in the audio track, but yet it did not paste. How unusual. That's definitely a glitch. Is it enough of a glitch for me to stop what I'm doing and report it? No, that's the question. That doesn't sound very good. Fuck that noise. Okay, what other sounds? Whoa. Maybe this bit. Oh, unfortunately. Oh, wait, what's this? This is a nice rise with that thing. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, I might get that copy of that in there. They're okay. Oh wait, what's this? There's some more sounds. Ooh, that's a nice sound. That little fucking electricity riser. What's this? What's this one? Oh, these are good sounds. Oh, see that? That's a sidechain fucking up that little click. Okay, here, let's put this, I guess, on the... Oh yeah, the meth siren. That sound is so good. That one has to definitely be in there. Oh, the hay is good too. Okay, so that, we want that. Let's see what other sounds we have here. This is this weird Russian nursery rhyme fucking, or Russian folk song. That was cool. But, so it's chords. That's that thing again. What's this? Yeah, it's more Russian. Oh, yeah, this noise. Those are fucking great noises. And what's this? Yeah, these noises are fuck. Okay, so that's the disco boop. Disco boop. Oh no, this is a disco boop. Disco boop. This will be electric rise. Okay, both of those have to come in, so I'm gonna make them blanc so that I notice them. Hay definitely has to come in. This hay is really nice. Whoa, weird. When I copy things and then paste them, it doesn't work. Okay, unusual. Okay, so yeah, that disco boop is really nice. I had it in this other it had it like a whole fucking section in the other one. This might be nice in our outro, this kind of splashy thing. Oh, weird, now it pastes. Strange. Okay, so I don't have a vocal group yet, so I'm just going to put this here, but this hey definitely needs to be in there. Oh, weird. Why are you not... What the fuck? Whoa, that is unusual behavior. I might have to... Oh, God, Siri. Of course they put Siri next to the fucking delete key. Alright, sorry. I'm trying to complain less when I'm on the live stream. I'm trying to complain less. No one wants to hear complaining. These snare drums are too much. They're a cool sound for the build-up, but this is just, no, it's too much. It's too much, these snare drums. Maybe just in the last half or something. Oh, there's that shaker. Let's see if that... No, that shaker sucks. Maybe if I make it really short. fuck that shaker. Is there anything else on that channel? No? Oh, good. It's a whole channel we can get rid of. Excellent. Jesus loves it when you delete whole channels. He told me. Alright. Looks like this. Oh, there's a whole machine we can get rid of. Are you kidding me? Amazing. Oh, that'll cut down on the processor. Okay, stop clap can go. The brake can go. Oh yeah, let's do some spring cleaning here. Or a fall cleaning, really. Ooh, the Amen bill, that should be in there more often. So what other sound can we get rid of? What's this sound? The sound just says ill gates. Oh yeah, that was from this gate rack that I made. That can go. Fill. What are these fills? Are these fills any good? Ooh. That's kind of a nice fill actually. That bass sound is in the wrong spots. Gotta fix that. Oh yeah, it's a new bass. That's right, that's right. This guy doesn't go here. See you later. Okay, so I gotta unmute this guy. Oh, that is my alarm. Okay, I have a business call I gotta take at 3, so I gotta get ready for that. Let's just listen to it the whole way through. I feel like this distortion that I've put on the tops of the basses, this top of this tom bass is a bit too much, so I think I'm gonna back off. I was a little afraid that I wouldn't be able to hear the subs on tiny sound systems, so I added some distortion to give it a bit more body. But I feel like I'm overdoing it and I'm compromising the effect of just like a nice clean sub. So I think I'm gonna take the edge off that. I really like this new arrangement though. Sure, there's no bass nectar breakdown, but whatever. Maybe Lauren will do a remix, and then you can have the big synth breakdown can be for his version. I like that it just kind of like goes the whole time too. A lot of the time when you're dancing, you don't necessarily want to stop, especially if it's not like, because this track doesn't really have like a super rage hard headbang moment. It's more like kind of like you're jogging fast for a while rather than you're like super like full body headbang. So I think it's maybe okay that it's shorter and just doesn't have a breakdown. Some of the best tracks don't have breakdowns too. I think like, I don't know, breakdowns are kind of overrated. And if you have too many of them in a DJ set, it's kind of disruptive, you know? Yeah, Barry Ben Shalom, it is live. It is live. Welcome. Okay, so instead of... Oh, wow, this is really... Geez, my processor's really not behaving. I might have to... Here, let's see what I'm doing. Pause my online backup. Quit Dropbox. That sometimes helps. Let's see what up over on the YouTubes. Oh, no new comments, so I'll continue working here. Okay, so this sound, I think maybe this rack is too much, this frequency splitting thing. Actually, maybe not. Just needs a little bit of adjustment on the settings. Yeah, because you're not going to hear that sub other way. Okay, how does that sound on the highs? Okay, that's cool like that. I'm going to freeze that again to save ourselves some processor. I might delete that. I might delete some other shit too. There still is a lot of sounds. I got that like gnarly ass frog bass too. That sound. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cancel this. Not freeze it. I'm ready to commit to this shorter arrangement. So I think I'm going to save as and then just start deleting tons of shit. Sylvain, this is like brand new top of the line MacBook Pro, all maxed out. And it's funny because like it says my processor's down at like 10-15% because I have pretty good practices in terms of turning everything into audio. So I don't know why it's doing that, but I think because I have a lot of Thunderbolt shit happening, and I think Apple is like they're a little they think Thunderbolt works better than it actually does. So they're always bragging like, you could hook up a space station. But it's not actually true. Okay, shit, I got 5 minutes before that call. Yeah, I gotta, okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to save this as E shorter arrangement. And then I'm going to delete everything past my main arrangement. Because sometimes when you have like too much shit like out in the groove yard of your, sometimes if you have too much shit out in the groove yard of your track, it makes your processor slow down. So I think it uses too much RAM or something. I don't know why. But yeah, so I got to do that. I'll just fucking delete all this other shit. Alright. Yeah, so I'll wait for that. Oh my god, Beach Party. Look at that spinning beach ball of death. That's what Steve Jobs does in his grave all day. He does a spinning beach ball of death. Alright, come on. Come on. Process. 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 Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, are we done? Are we done, please? Yeah, this always happens when you get to the end of phase 2. I'm pretty much ready to go to phase 3 soon. This processor is fucking up. So I think it's pretty much time to go to phase 3. This has been good though. Phase 2 has been good to me. I'm excited about phase 2. Oh boy. Okay, come on. Yeah. See, this is the problem with phase 2. Is you get to this point and then fucking nothing works. Okay. Do that. Edit. Cut time. Thank you very much. Yeah, Mason, I'm going to be doing a track for the mixtape. I just got to get this one out of the way. I've made Opio wait so long, and I did like 2 different versions, and they both took a really long time. So I need to get Opio his final track first, because he's been very patiently waiting for me to release this EP. So I gotta get this guy done. But then I'm going to do a beat for the mixtape for sure. So we got to make the mixtape amazing. Oh, there we go. There's some extra stuff still. So let's do another cut time. Yeah, I'm really excited for the mixtape though, man. All the submissions from everybody have been really good. Okay, cool. That's got that. That's the short arrangement. Okay, save it now. Yeah, you can't really tell what the hell Ableton's doing underneath it all. But, whoa, did you see my mouse just did this, like, weird spaz out? That was kind of interesting. Okay, 3 minutes till my business call. Let's try and get this shit ready. I think there's a virus I can delete. And a few other things. Probably a bunch of empty audio tracks. Yeah, I really need to go to phase 3, like, stat. This is bullshit when it takes so long. Like, when you edit something and then you gotta wait and then edit and then wait. Actually, let me just double check to make sure that business call is coming. Okay. All right. So I just texted them to see if it's coming, because I'd hate to stop work and then have that not be a thing. Okay. What's on this channel? Anything important? I can just go up here. The other vocal channel. There you go. Now you can say hey. Okay. Get rid of that. MIDI, what MIDI file is this? I think this is just some chords. I can delete that. If I need it, I'll come back and get it. That's garbage. File and note. What are these horn hits? That sounds cool, because I was thinking I might have horn hits in this song. Oh, those are nice. Maybe. It's all kind of soupy. I think I have them on. Okay, I'll come back to those, but they're not in need of deleting. What's this? Oh wow. Those are cool. That's a great texture. Oh. Chord. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to put this on the don't delete channel. And then I can... What the fuck? Yeah, this copy paste glitch is weird. What's this? Like, what just happened? So, I'm going to have to just drag it like that. But yeah, I'll delete that. That's a cool patch. What are these chord stabs? Oh, undo that. What are these? So I don't need those. What is this? I think this is this other glitchy chord thing that I had that was pretty cool, if I recall. That, okay, replace me. Those chords in those spots are nice, but not with that sound. This glitch guitar stuff. That's okay. I guess it's not like I have to super delete it. Don't delete, definitely don't delete that. This is water bloops. Okay, and then what's this? Is I think garbage. Anything on those 3 audio channels? Doesn't look like it. Those are all garbage. Okay, this violin note can go in with the chords. These horn hits and this can go in with the chords. This glitch guitar channel can go in with the chords too. Whoa, where did the... What the hell? Where did... Oh, there it is. Okay. This glitch guitar channel can go in the chords. Replace me and horn hits can go in with the chords. Water bloops can go in with the sound effects. Okay, and then I think there's a virus I can delete. Where is it? This make noise ARP. Is this? Oh, this is a big part of that. Oh yeah, the dryness of that really backs it up. Let's see what happens when we put it here. Okay, that's cool. This software voice controller I don't need anymore. Main ARP here. What's this? Oh. This has a lot of shit on it. This is gonna go. See you later. Backup beep. Routing doesn't need to be here anymore. Horn ARP. Is this any good? That's cool, but we don't need that. I haven't used it yet, so I probably won't use it. What do we got in chords? What can I delete? What can I delete? What can I delete? This is just a MIDI file. That's not using any processor. Guitar skank. There's one of these things that has a frozen contact on it that every time I load it, it's like this whole big fucking thing. Oh, this drop bass should go in with the basses. Yeah, you gotta kind of periodically do housekeeping like this or else things get way too crazy. Okay, OG bassline, none of that's being used. I'm gonna delete that whole group. Sound effects, what is in the sound effects? These are all very cool sounds. No, almost no processing. Okay, sound effects group is clean. New bass, we got drop bass, liquid set, anything. What's this drum rack full of? Oh, the frog chops. Oh, those are cool. No, here's the virus. Okay, that has nothing on it, so I'm just going to delete that. There's the resampled that. OG bass, what do you got in your group? I'm going to delete this again. I don't think we need those bass sounds. We can always get them out of the stems. Electric bass is cool. Far bass is cool. Yeah, I think that's good for that group. Okay, what do we got in ARP? That is, what's this? Maybe put this in the intro. Whoa, that hey is way too loud. Hey, why you gotta say hey so loud? Let's make a nice quiet hey. Wow, it just cuts through the mix, that hey. It's such a nice hey. Okay. Okay. This is pretty lean. It's a pretty lean version. Okay, so back to here. That has nothing on it. It's just a little bit of EQ. Frozen, frozen. Ooh, that is a big chain. I'm gonna freeze that chat track. Yeah, that's got like LA2A and a Studer on it. Oh, okay. Rev 1 is an Odyssey library that needs to be bought as an in-app purchase. Here, I'm gonna text Greg about this thing. Yeah, because it doesn't. It might be this business call is not happening. Oh, fuck. The call was yesterday, but they didn't email or they didn't text me. Whoops. Alright, so that is going to take a lot of edge off of the processor. I might just flatten that after that point too. As frozen tracks are kind of annoying to edit, and you can put extra stuff on a flat track, so I'm just going to flatten that one. Yeah, pretty much all of these are ready to be flattened. Oh, the sunshine is gone. Yeah, it was good while it lasted. You got to get that daylight, man. You can become a vampire if you don't. Alright, there we go. Freeze and flatten. Whoa, it's really thinking. Really thinking. I wonder if I'm having CPU spikes. This seems like CPU spikes. Sometimes Google Chrome gives you CPU spikes, by the way. If you ever experience CPU spikes. Yeah, I'm going to go to Activity Monitor. Because this seems like CPU spikes from Google Chrome. Alright, what do you got for me? If it's Google Chrome. No, I think it's live. Okay, flatten that. But let's see. Let's go back to Activity Monitor. No, no CPU spiking. But yeah, see how much Google Chrome Helper is using? It's crazy, and there's like 10 of them. Google Chrome is kind of annoying. Okay. That is good. Any plugins on that? Not really. Any plugins on that? Not really. Any plugins on that? A little bit. Do we use any of the pitch wheel? I think I'm going to freeze that. Pitch wheel is a very costly plugin. It uses a lot of processor. Yeah, dude, flatten, Tyler. Flatten a lot. Just make saves before you do it. You gotta freeze and flatten. Make room in your session. Alright, I'm gonna try and sneaky smoke weed. Dude, that Pelican is so sexy.
Yes.
I can't wait to rock it. Okay. Yeah, Tyler, you gotta freeze and flatten, man. It's great because it forces you to commit to your edits, but it's also great because you know, your processor works properly. And I don't consider a track done until every single track has been turned into audio, and I have what I call a phase 3 session, which is where there's no plugins and everything's just audio, and then you can finish up with all your audio editing. And then you have your whole processor so you can use all your fucking fanciest plugins. Yeah, because right now it's like, it's so unwieldy, it's hard to work. I'm pretty much ready to go to phase 3 with this. So I'm just basically just going to tidy this up a little bit and then go to phase 3. Because all the coolest shit happens in phase 3, like all the crazy edits and glitches and funky shit. But you got to get rid of all those plugins. Okay, so I'm going to try and sneaky smoke weed out the window. Yes, it was a success. Sneaky weed smoking for the win. Alright. Cool. Yes. Oh, what? That was a crash. That was definitely a crash. All right. Well, while that's loading, I hope it auto recovers. Yeah, I did that. Still, I think I could probably get a couple. Oh yeah, I did all that. I made it shorter. Okay, I'll see if the auto recover. See, check this out. I'll see if the auto recover works. Yesterday I had it not working, but the new Live has this auto backup feature that saved my ass. It's pretty cool. Alright, hopefully this works. That was a weird crash. It wasn't even like we were doing much. Wonder what crashed. Thread 0, the main thread. Okay, it still says it's opening. Yeah, there's still this contact thing. Like, see this? There's like frozen contact somewhere that opens every time I open it, and that's probably what's taking up all my RAM, is this frozen contact. So I gotta hunt down a bit more, and I gotta hunt down a bit more. Oh, Wilden Wooly, you don't have to save your work as presets in your VSTs. You can just save a different numbered save of your track and call this one like flattening, and then flatten all your shit. And then if you need your shit before that, you just go back before flattening. I don't know, did you see when I loaded the single track out of the project file in the browser? Because you can do that too, where you can like get just one track and load it in. So you can go get your older tracks like that. So you don't even have to do all that pain in the ass saving. All right, I'm going to speak of saving, though. I'm going to save here. Yeah, I got to find that copy of Contact. I bet it's Contact that's using up all that. Because Contact, even when it's frozen, for some fucking annoying reason, still loads all of the sounds into your... it loads all the sounds into... I think, yeah, there it is. There's the chord sound. Flatten that. But even when it's frozen, it loads all the sounds into your arranger. And I think that's this... That chord is really cool. I don't think it's even in the full. I think maybe we'll put it at the end. Yeah, I'll just put it at the end. It appears here. Yeah, it appears there. Check this out though. I found this out yesterday. This is my favorite feature. Okay, so I'm going into single window view so you can hear. See, see in this folder on the left, you see how the top is backup? Look at this. Automatic fucking saves. Automatic saves. It's brilliant. So you're constantly generating backup saves. It's so cool. But yeah, that saved my ass yesterday. Okay. Okay, cool. So let's continue hunting down costly channels. Oh, this Blade Runner channel. Actually, I wonder what... Oh, let's see what these chords sound like in the outro, because they're kind of outro-y chords. Nah, fuck that chord. That's too, like... That's like some lounge shit, you know? That's not what we need. What's this? Oh yeah, it's brilliant there. Let's put that right before the outro. Okay, let's see if we can find any more costly channels. I think that's pretty much got all of the major plugins gone. Oh, there's a pitch wheel on this vocal effect. Yeah, I'll just turn that off for now, because that channel's muted, but I might want to make more scratches on it. Okay, these all gone. Yeah, those are pretty much all gone. And then let's try new bass again. Make sure these all have not very many plugins. This looks like it's a fucking liability and it's kind of not getting used. All this stuff is not really getting used. But they're cool. I probably will use them though. Okay, tom bass. It's Virus Reese. Actually, if that's just in that section, it could come in. on the bass. Better. Well, it's funny, this sub only happens in this spot now. Well, there's so many different subs. That's pretty cool though, that the bass is so different throughout the song. I like that. There's like 3 main basses really, and the sub changes so much. Like, what is this pattern even? I remember making this and being like, whoa, this is fun and crazy. Yeah. Oh yeah, I could really texture bass with those. I'm gonna get more water. Yeah, the texture of those sounds goes really nice with that Reese. I may do further bass sound design in phase 3, but I think I gotta go there soon. Okay, so this sound is pretty cool. I think perhaps like longer slices though. Show me in the browser. And then get a long sample. Well, that's pretty funny. Is that gonna give me the whole thing? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so then the spot with the Reese's is over here. Whoa. Okay, so that really is where that note changes, and that's where that note changes, and that's where that note changes. So then find other spots where there's nice, like single held notes that are nice and whoa, that was weird. I think I'm better off actually just using the modular straight up to do that. I'm going to put that on the list. Modular top end for Reese section. Yeah, because I think that oscillator, the DPO, is going to sound really nice. You know? But yeah, I'll do that later. I'll probably just go in and do that fresh. Yeah, I don't think I need to chop up these frog noises and shit right now. I'm gonna get rid of those for now. Save it. Can always go back. Can always go back. Yeah, I want to just clean this thing up, move forward. Okay. So we're down to 10% now, which is good. Okay, so there's not really too much that's using a lot of processor here. Good. Okay, cool. This acoustic bass, or this electric bass, holy shit balls, does it ever need some attention. Okay, this is just bothering me too much to continue without doing it. I think, going to use this. Oh wait, sorry, that's not the one. It's the Studer. Also begins with S. This thing's great. It makes everything fucking all warm and nice before you sample it. Okay, so then going to go to the multiband dynamics, and I'm going to apply some upward compression on the bass. Actually, this. Well, yeah, let's try it here first. I'm trying to keep that steady sub, so I'm applying upwards compression to get it to that line and downwards compression to get it beneath that line. That's kind of the basis of the OTT compression, right? Shape the transients there. Let's see if we can take the transient off of it. Yeah, I learned from KJ Saka that you actually want a lot of things to not have transients. Everybody thinks they want everything to be like super transienty, but actually a lot of it is making most stuff not have a transient, so your transients sound really sharp against them. Yeah, that was the sound that was really making that bass sound fucked. Is that attack? Like, see how it's all clicky? Right, but soften that a little. Maybe put the EQ before everything. Yeah, that's better. I think I'm going to go to velocity to sample offset a little bit. That way you can make it so that your notes kind of drift away from the sample beginning position. Just cutting that transient off of it. And it's also making all the notes slightly different from each other. So it gives it a bit more of a human touch. So now I can probably open this EQ up a little. love how far down the EQs go now. They go down to 10 hertz now. Very cool feature. Just tightens it up down there. I'm getting a little bit of artifacts though. Yeah, there's too much from this. I might do. That sounds really nice. Maybe even take it down a little bit. Okay, so now it's missing a little too much in some spots. Sounds a million times better now. It's a little loud though. Sounds way better now. I might go right into that section. I think I might do that because this section is cool, but there's already been this long ass fucking build up in the intro, so I think I'm gonna say fuck it, get right to it. Okay, copy. Hopefully it will copy the whole section and not that weird copying we were getting before, but it looks like it did. Okay, so this will be old intro beat. Well, see, the advantage of that though is if you're DJing, you can just start from this, and this will be great for beat matching because it is a bit of a jump to go into that melody section like that. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, I'm fucking over the DJs if I do that because the DJs are gonna have to start it after the big long chordy thing. So yeah, I'm fucking over the DJs if I do that. Okay, I can't do that. Alright, I'll have to make that section cooler then. Alright. Let's listen to the whole thing. We haven't done that in a while. And then I'm going to turn this electric bass down a bit more too. Okay, let's do the whole thing. Bass sounds a billion times better. I think I need like a siren or something, or like a faraway alarm noise, like Maybe that could be where the stab is. Bah. That spot is waiting. Bah. It's waiting for that note. That's why that funk riff fits there. Bah. That's a cool note. Wow. I can't wait to put that note in. Yeah, this track is fucking dope, man. I'm excited. I just really want to make it, I want to make it more danceable, you know, make it really like flow well from a dance perspective. Because some dance tracks are all about the drop. You know, I like writing dance tracks that are all about the groove and like the way the groove evolves while you're dancing to the drop, where it's like constantly changing instead of just like changing at the drop and then staying the same and then changing and then stay the same. I like to make where like the sections represent like pretty substantial changes in the song, you know? And I think this one, you know, the sound palette changes a lot. The thing that I have to explore here is getting these drums to progress a lot more, because as you can see, the drum and bass, main kind of drum and bass beat is basically just looping onto the shit. I may bring it back to this section. Like, I wonder even if, like, what if I go like this and like this? And then I could do that with like this. Cancel. That section is like a maybe this could be where that breakdown kind of thing is. Yeah, because you really, after this section, you're like, yo, give me more of that shit. Yeah, actually, maybe. No, I mean, I could do that. I would almost need another section, though, here. Maybe I could have 2 drops of this. Yeah, I still think that might work, actually.
No, not with those feet. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get that high note in there, but this. Does this one have? You know, I'm gonna unfreeze this shit just because I've gotten rid of some of the processor and I think I need this. I think I need to just take the subs out of here. Can I extract chain? Oh, it's only on drum racks. Damn, that would be cool. Okay, so let's just make another MIDI clip. Put this on there. And deactivate this guy, but take a copy of him over to here. Did that do the whole instrument rack or just the sub? Oh, it did the whole instrument rack. Well, whatever. I can just do this. Now I have just the sub. Because key range, it doesn't get the high notes. So I'll just call this sub. Alright, so then this has to be approximately -12, which it is. Great. Great. Oh yeah, let's do that. Is this receiving? I'll come back to that later. That's the side chaining. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna take attack bass out too. Sometimes too much grouping is like unnecessary. So I'm just gonna get rid of that. Come on. Go out of the group. Ungroup. That's ungroup. Okay, there we go. So now this high bass, let's do that EQing again. Real quick. If we okay, so what if I make some of these notes go low instead of high? I'm gonna take everything above that and put it down an octave. Oh, oops. I need to do that inside of a fucking MIDI world. Okay, so group that to a MIDI rack. And these ones are going to go down another octave. Okay, so basically everything below. Now these notes are, see, check it out, these are the low notes. So they go down instead of up. Oh fuck. I admit, Little Snitch is such a good software. I gotta buy it again though. Putting up with those alert warnings for so long. So then this. Now it's all staying in the same range. I gotta get it to stop clicking though. Some envelopes click a lot. The sampler one is one of those envelopes. Yeah, it's better. Yo, that's tight. Because then you don't really hear that the sub is doing different notes. That's dope with the sub like that. Gonna fucking rock. Okay, this this could actually be slightly earlier, I feel. I think that the guitar. Let's try putting the drop bass. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, then maybe put the vocal on the other one here. It just doesn't work at this BPM. It sounds like he's like lisping or something, you know? Yeah, it sounds dope. This should be like that. That sounds pretty nice. Okay, let's listen from the beginning again. Let's listen. Actually, I'm just gonna listen from the beginning here. I'll get some like dubby truck backing up here, like beep boop beep boop beep boop. You know, like all. It's gotta be punky and dubby, like. I think the dubbiness and the glitchiness of it will counteract how happy-go-lucky the melody is a little bit, you know? So the melody is a very, very happy melody. Snare's too loud. Now that I sharpened it. Anyway, SD too loud. So, decisions. So I kind of think like this section is really good. And I mean, I think if I go like this strategically. This is a sneaky sound effect. Yeah, that one. Not that one. I think it's... Oh, fuck. I'm using that one way too much. Where's the other one? That's the one. Fuck, that sound is amazing. That's gonna really help that drum. Okay, cool. So, okay, so I think this one. So where is this thing? What are your automatable parameters on here? Do you have any? Because this one, I feel like there should be some shit automated. So, for example, on ye old filter envelope, I would have to say enable host automation, and then doop, right there. That would be a very nicely automated parameter. That shit up when it's the right time in the riff, you know. Where is it? Oh, right back to the macro here. Filter envelope decay. There we go. Okay, so take that off. Make sure overdub's on. Make sure automation arm is on. Good. Be higher, I think. Yeah, I think start high, go low. I might kill this second layer on it. Okay, so other things I might enable host automation on that guy too. So you basically have these be inversely proportional to each other, more or less, because you don't want it to open up. You want it to open up a little, so this would start here, go up, go down, go up, go down, go up. Wait, no, it would be the opposite. I would want it to be high when the time is long. that sound's coming out of here. Maybe not the drop, bass drop. Yeah, it's better without the bass. The bass drop in front of it. This bass drop here, it's really nice. It's loud. That'll be good. Okay, here, let's listen from back. Yeah, let's take that snare drum down. You're too loud, Mr. Snare Drum. You're nice and pointy, but you're far too loud. I feel like we lost some automation or something. not these chords until... Oh, it's these chords that are the problem. I'm gonna just automate this off. Okay, so maybe these chords are the ones we want. Okay, so you know what sound I'm kind of hearing in my head is that kind of like fucking old school, super hip hoppy sample that was used. I think I have the actual sample, but I know a track it was used in was the Method Man Prodigy collab. And there's this like super hip hoppy fucking horn, like this gangster fucking horn. I think I had it on vinyl, but it's not like by only means, it's not by where is it? Yeah, here we are. That fucking sound. Oh, it's just that cut. So I think that's enough. Like, so it's, but not with that sound, but. That's the rhythm of it though, like that. So this would be a sound. This is not the right sound, but I need some kind of a fucking sustained tone. These are all the samples I've generated working recently. It's almost something like that, but that has too much of a chord. I want like just a note. Sort of too subdued. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for a plug-in to do it. What is gonna have it? Probably Omnisphere. Yeah, either Omnisphere or Nexus. We'll probably have it. I just want like a really kind of. Actually, you know what? I could search up horn in the lith bit horn. I mean, this isn't the kind of horn exactly that I'm looking for, but I'll see what it sounds like at the right note. So it's like that. No, it's too much of a, the chord I'm hearing is more dissonant. Oh, what could it be? Wow, it's loud. Yeah, it's that note. Yeah, so some kind of a sound there. Some kind of a sound on that note will be cool. So let's see if we can get a I want like a really like, you know, maybe I'll do like a poly synth. It's kind of a stressful chord. That's good, that's a good chord. Yeah, I think I need to go into the full browser here. What do we have? Flutes and winds. Let's try guitar. So I might be able to do a bass sound on that note too. Oh yeah, that's totally little boys choir. That's what we need. Oh, that's intense. Maybe it needs to be up an octave. Wow, it's fucking distressing. What a ridiculous noise. Yeah, let's all sign up to listen to that all day. can also shuffle the presets. That might be doable with perhaps something to soften it, like some reverb. Because it's got about the right kind of balance of overtones. It just sounds completely not what I want. Let's get some reverb on here. Okay, I think that's the wet dry. Oh, that sounds about right. Just getting there. That's nice. Sometimes I like to add a little bit of distortion. So is there, looking for a, okay, amplifier, huh. Okay, I guess I'll try some of these. I think these are all kind of guitar-y sounding distortions. I might use a different distortion, but having a little bit of distortion after the reverb sounds nice. So, wow, it's a lot of funky frequencies on the EQ spectrum. Okay, I'm still not totally sure this is a totally sure this is a sound there, and it might be a modulated sound, it might be a bass sound, but I think having something coming in that piece of the like jigsaw of rhythmic possibilities of all the sounds, I think is a good idea. So let's see. Let's see what the low ones sound like. They might sound cool. It's good that we got some alarm noises now. Those are fucking great alarms. Alright, cool. So let's take these and put them somewhere for safekeeping. Okay, so you two gonna come over here. Yeah, having this channel called Don't Delete that has all your samples on it, it's a really good way to, because you don't really, I don't know, the samples pool is kind of not always what you want. So this would be alarm, also alarm. Okay, so fucks up that melody to have a piece in there, but yeah, like there. But I feel like a horn would maybe be more appropriate. It's not that note either. No, it's a fucking failed attempt at that. All right, let's get another sound in here. Oh, what could I do? Because I feel like it could use it in the harmonic rhythm, but I'm still not sure what sound I hear in the spot. Oh, I use stereo everything, Matthew. Yeah, strings, you think? Okay, cool. I'll try strings, Brody. We can try strings. I've got Contact. Fucking all these string libraries installed. Might as well use them. God, they're huge. They're like 30 gigs. You know, anytime I'm trying to I'm trying to delete hard drive space or whatever, I'm always eyeing up these 30 gig string libraries. It's so over the top. But I guess if you're Hans Zimmer or whatever, then you're stoked. Okay, where are my strings? There we are, Session Strings Pro. The one with 1,000,000,000 billion instruments. Okay, let's just take, I guess Prod, I think is the one you want. Kind of a nice chord. Oh, complete with the new thing. It took like days to install. Yeah, Brody. Yeah, Brody's also a Native Instruments user. They have this online installer thing, and it downloads literally like a terabyte of data. Like, it's insane. That note there, it's the A, so I had the wrong note before. I'll try and play it in. So some of these work, some of them don't. I'm really just trying to find the note first, and then I'm going to replace it with better sounds. This one definitely not. Maybe at the end though. Okay, so that could be a job for, because that spot I'm hearing, that could be a job for the, because it really, like some of these riffs where there's like a kind of, they're vamping for a bit. Like a vamp is where you have like a little holding pattern kind of thing. Like this could be a vamp. You know, and then you could do a build up like, you know, and then comes out of it, but it's like a thing that you can hold, and you're vamping when you're like waiting to drop, essentially, kind of. But yeah, so it's kind of like when that thing's happening, I think that's where this, you know, so, but strings are cool, but I think, oh, first of all, someone's blowing me up here. See what that's all about. Okay. That's going to be complicated. Alright, here, just a second. I might have to stop to do some phone calls. I thought I got out of it, but I might not. Yeah. So okay, I think I need to take a break and do some phone calls, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. I'm going to come back and get that extra note in there and those transitions and shit. But yeah, that'll be cool. But yeah, I think I want it to be a little bit like, I really want to involve more unconventional sounds in this, because I feel like the synths and everything are all pretty straight ahead, you know, like they're all nice sounding, but like there is definitely, like, because I was kind of going for this analog 80s vibe, you know, like super melodic 80s, like happy fun time, but I need to have some more weird ass sounds to make sure that it's like doesn't sound entirely like the 80s. So I'm gonna come back and do that. But for now, I'm gonna take a break. See you in a bit.